What's going on, everybody? This is Brian from sneakerfiles.com, recapping the news once again. And I know it's been a minute, or it seems like it has. I missed Friday and I missed Monday. And if you didn't see the Air Jordan 11 University Blue, aka UNC, aka Columbia review that I posted yesterday, there will be a link in the description below. I also said why I didn't post any news videos for those 2 days, and that's because I got very sick, and I still am sick, but I'm well enough and I sound a lot better to do these videos, even though my voice has been cracking quite a bit. So I do appreciate a thumbs up. I had to reshoot a lot because of the coughing and things like that. But for the news today, we have some Yeezy stuff, we have some Jordan Brand stuff, and other Adidas stuff. And now let's jump into the news. Starting the news out, we have the Adidas Consortium Crazy Explosive Day 1 pack. Now, 2 pairs of the Adidas Crazy Explosive Low will be a part of this pack. One done in black and white, the other one in white and black, kind of like a reverse theme going on. Now, this will be a limited release. It's labeled Consortium. Usually that means only Consortium accounts will have them. One of them will be Packer shoes, but they will drop on April 12th. I don't know the retail price as of yet, but I'll make sure to update you on sneakerfiles.com. There's a second Day 1 pack releasing on April 12th, which is known as the Adidas Consortium Crazy Team Day 1 pack. Again, 2 colorways will be available. One pair is done in black, while the second is done in classic brown, black, and white. The 2 feature a luxe construction along with the 3 stripes branding landing on the toe. Like I mentioned, April 12th is the release date. Unfortunately, we do not have a retail price, but more details should become available soon. Another Adidas Ultra Boost 3.0 has leaked. This pair is known as Triple Gray. Now, across the uppers, we have kind of like a light gray, and then on the 3 stripes cage and the heel, we have a little bit of a darker gray. Now, on the Boost midsole, it's the darkest gray you can see, but completing the look is black on the outsole. We don't have a set release date, but they're expected to drop sometime during August 2017. Retail price will be $180. Official images have landed of the Adidas Ultra Boost 3.0 Bronze, and as you can see, bronze is highlighted across the Boost midsole and then black across the uppers, and the 3 stripes cage has a glossy finish while the heel counter has a matte finish. Rumored to release on May 31st. We don't know if that's a set date, but it looks like it's going to be. And retail will be $180, which seems a bit odd because this is being labeled an LTD, which is limited, so it probably, or it might be, $200. Eventually, Adidas will move away from the Yeezy 350 Boost V2 and move on to something new. Here is what's being called the V3. Although it hasn't been confirmed, that's the name that's been floating around. Now, some big changes have gone into the shoe. As you can see, a whole new upper has been done, as well as a new heel and tongue tab, and the overall shape just looks different, at least in my opinion. 3 colorways have leaked, one in tan, black, and white. We don't have a release date, a retail price, nothing like that, not even a time frame, or even if it's going to be called the V3. Hell, they might drop the 350 and just go with 550 or something different, I don't know, but I think 550 means a higher cut. Anyways, once we have more information, I will make sure to update you. We just got done talking about the V3, and now we're back to the V2. So just so you know, V2s are still dropping. We already have the triple white coming, or the cream white, but in October, we have what's being called the Beluga 2.0. Now, the images shown are photoshops. They're not what's dropping, but there's a few different renderings which will show us kind of what we can expect. Now, the actual color theme used is gray, bold orange, dark gray. And along with Beluga 2.0, they're also being called bold orange. So with that being said, they're expected to drop during October 2017. So we have a whiles away for the release, and retail price will be $220. Kevin Durant recently returned to the court, and Nike decided to share images of the Nike KD9 Elite Golden State Warriors PE. As you can see, it comes in a blue and gold color theme, although the gold can be labeled as yellow, but the 2 colors are intertwined on the Flyknit, and then blue takes over the heel, midsole, and outsole, while yellow is seen on the branding and the visible Air Zoom. This pair is not expected to release, however, I wouldn't be surprised if they eventually do drop them. We shared an image sometimes back of this Nike Air Vapor Max, and we're just calling it purple because it was purple, and it still is purple, but the actual color theme is violet dust and plum fog. So with that information, we also have a release date, which they will drop on June 1st, 2017. Retail price will be $190, and to be 100% honest, they look clean. I kind of like them in a weird way. Supreme and Como des Garçons is collaborating on a full apparel line. However, they're also going to collaborate with Nike on the Nike Air Force 1 Low. So the apparel will drop on April 13th. However, the Air Force 1 Low won't debut until May. But as you can see, it features a pretty clean white canvas and then a unique graphic, which is by the collar and extends downward on the midsole, is done in black. It actually looks like eyeballs. I'm not sure what's going on there. I could be wrong. But if anybody can make out what that is, then leave a comment below, and more information on this release coming soon. For Foamposite fans, these next 3 segments will be for you. First up, we have official images of the Copper Foamposite 1, which you guys already know will re-release. The date has been pushed back to April 20th. Retail will be $230. I should have these in the next few days to give you guys a review and an on-feet look. Next up, we have a closer look at the 2017 re-release of the Nike Air Foamposite 1 Eggplant. And from these images and the ones prior to this we showed, they look pretty damn close to the first release. But if you don't own this pair or you thrashed them back in the day, this will be your chance to cop once again. Now, no set release date, but expected to drop during July. Retail price will be $230. In one of the previous videos, I showcased the Invisibility Cloak Nike Foamposite 1 that was going to drop in 2017. Now, it was posted on sneakerfiles.com first, but a lot of people stole what we broke and ran with it, and we've even reached out, and yeah, but that's on a different topic. Anyways, we're gonna break more news again, and if they want to steal this, then at least I'm providing you guys with this info, and you saw it here first. This is the Nike Air Foamposite Pro Metallic Gold. We already had a Metallic Gold drop, which was a 1, but now they're making it a Pro. So the image you see is a digital scan from Nike. This isn't a Photoshop or anything like that. So it's not the best, but it does give us a good idea. But Metallic Gold is going to be across the Foamposite shell and the lace tips, as well as the swoosh located by the toe and heel. Now, the swoosh on the side, it will be done in black, and the outsole is expected to have a black translucent tint. As for a release date, they're expected to drop during October 2017. Retail price will be $230. We now have a detailed look at the Air Jordan 13 Low Marquette, made exclusively for the school thanks to English Soul. And on a side note, I don't know how this guy gets all these rare and PE Air Jordans. Like, he just doesn't have the Air Jordan 13 Low. Like, he has a bunch, but big ups to him. I mean, damn, I wish I had that connect. Anyways, as you can see, it features navy across the uppers, and then we have yellow, blue, and a light shade of blue piping, which is inspired by their vintage colored jerseys. And completing the look, we have Marquette's branding done on the tongue. Now, it would be dope if these released, however, that's not going to be the case. But in any case, if they do drop, make sure to update you. New images of the Air Jordan 7 Pure Platinum, aka Pure Money, has landed, and these actually look to be like a GS edition. So if anyone wants to call them fake, I'm just giving you a heads up. It's not confirmed, but it just looks like it to me. But we do have white leather across the uppers, which looks tumbled in areas, and then across the base, which is pure platinum, is done in suede. And then we got hits of metallic silver on the midsole and branding. Still, they're gonna drop on June 3rd. Retail will be $190, and this should be an easy pickup, I believe. We also have new images of the Air Jordan 5 Red Suede, which are in GS sizes, and a lot of people are asking where they're going to release for kids, and yes, they are going to drop. That being said, we've already gone over the shoes plenty of times, but the release date is still expected to be July 1st. I don't think that's going to be the final date. I believe they're either going to be pushed forward or back. We'll find out in the future. Adult sizes will be $190. I'm not sure about kid sizes as of yet, but I'll have a bit more information soon. In 2015, Drake was seen in 2 colorways of the Air Jordan 8 OVO that were dressed in a Kentucky Wildcats theme. One is done in a home theme, while the other is done in an away. Now, the other detail on the shoe is the OVO owl on the heel, and of course one is done in predominant white, while the other is done in predominant black, and then we have accents of red and blue. But here is what's interesting about this. Drake shared these images on his Instagram recently and labeled them the Calipari Pack. So for those that don't know, he is the head coach of the Kentucky Wildcats. He also titled one of the images OVO Jordan 8 Calipari Pack 2017, which has a lot of people thinking that they're going to drop in 2017. I have yet to hear anything official about a release. However, I'm not saying they're not going to drop, if that makes any sense. It's really in the air at this time. However, I kind of think this was a way of him to promote the upcoming 30 for 30 documentary, One and Not Done, which is centered around Calipari. But I'm not sure about this. Either way, I'll make sure to update you. It would be an interesting pack, and if they do drop, I assume that they would be really limited and another hard to obtain release. We got our first look at the Air Jordan 5 Cement, and for those that don't know, which I'm sure everybody knows listening, the cement is borrowed from the Air Jordan 4, and as you can see, it's featured across the midsole as well as the top eyelet. Now they also have a fire red Air Jordan 5 theme to them, a little bit. We got white across the upper, which is done in leather, and then the tongue, which is probably most noticeable from the fire red Air Jordan 5, is done in black, which will be 3M, and then we have red. Now the actual shade of red used is University Red. Completing the look is a translucent outsole. So to me, these are incredibly nice. Like, I'm super surprised about it, because when I heard that a cement Air Jordan 5 was going to release, I thought Jordan Brand will probably mess it up in some way, shape, or form. That's what I thought in the back of my head. I don't know why. I think I kind of doubt them in certain areas. It's like when they take something another model is known for and then places on another, that they mess it up some way, shape, or form. Like, it could have been a lot better. Now, I'm not saying these couldn't be better, but to me, I'm very happy with them. Now, I have them down to drop during August 2017. They could be pushed forward, they could be pushed back, but that's what I have them as for now. Retail price will be $190. Expect more images and info to come soon. And that recaps the news. Like always, we post it first on sneakerfiles.com, and then we take it to YouTube. So from this video, what I'm feeling, the Yeezy V3, or the supposed V3, it's not a bad model. I kind of like it. It's different, but at the same time, it looks clean. It does look clean. I probably like the tan one the best out of that. And the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Bold Orange or Beluga 2.0. Only reason I'll cop those is for trade bait. And to be honest, even though I like the Yeezy V3, it's probably the same reason, for trade bait. Outside of that, I can appreciate the Foamposites. However, for me personally, I'm not really feeling Foamposites anymore. I don't know why. I still think they're dope, and I can appreciate the model. It's just, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. Maybe something really dope coming back will change my mind. I'm going to check out the Coppers in person, so that could be it. The metallic gold, once we have official images or something other than a digital scan, might change my mind as well. And the eggplant I do own, so to me it's kind of like I don't really care about picking up the 2017 retro release. From Jordan Brand, the red suede Air Jordan 5, but I've said that many times before. I actually like them a lot. I think they're dope. I don't think they're better than the Raging Bull 5, but I think they're dope in their own way. The Air Jordan 8 OVO Calipari pack, that would be insane. My chances of getting them, if they do drop, are probably 0, but I could still try and hope I do get them. Also, the Air Jordan 5 Cement, I like those a lot. I'm definitely going to pick those up when they do drop. But leave a comment below, let me know what you liked from this video, what you disliked. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to sneakerfiles.com, and if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe.